All right, here we are. We have lift and conquer. What a beautiful name, isn't it? For a beautiful group of people who are getting stronger together by lifting and conquering anything that life throws our way. So we're going to start with a little warm up. So if you want to start your music that I sent from Spotify, you can hit play on that. And I'll tell you about our workout today. So I have 4 sets. Just start to march. Roll it back, shoulders back and down, and then do a little dig. If you're listening to the music, feel free to find that little beat, start to pump your biceps. So lift and conquer, 4 sets, but a heavy emphasis on our large muscle groups, which is our quads, glutes, and our chest. So we're going to be working the shoulders, biceps, triceps, and back. Toe tap, push those triceps back. So like I said, we're going to be working the smaller muscle groups of our shoulders, biceps, triceps, core, and back. Bring it up to a little standing ab crunch. Up. But the conquer part is where we're going to go 3 sets in a row for our upper body, 2 sets for our lower. All right, let's little open and close. And then 2 sets for the chest. 2 sets doesn't sound like much, but there's going to be 4 exercises for each set. Squeeze it up, push, and up. All right, let's start to reach up, bring it down, up, down. So really starting to warm up our shoulders, biceps, triceps. All right, let's stand a little balance. You can grab underneath that knee if you like. Let's bring one hand out and maybe that knee comes away. Nice small bend in that standing leg. Bring it back up. Take it away. And up. 2 more. Nice. Take it over to the other side. So get a little, shake it off. And up. Small bend in the standing leg. That knee comes up. We grab it underneath. Open and close. Open and close. 2 more. 2 and 1. All right, we're going to go right at it. We're going to start with our shoulders. So we're going to start with a military press. So pick the weights that'll work for you. We've got 50 seconds of work, and then we're going to take a 15-second break. So come on up. Nice wide stance here. Bring it down, press it up, down, and up. Now try to keep your chin in line. So we're not going to look up towards our ceiling or towards the weight, but pushing it up and bringing it down. Up and down. We lift and we push. Press and pull. Up and down. Really make sure that you're bringing those shoulder blades down. You're pressing it up. Bring it down and press it up. Nice. Woo, right at it, eh? Here we go. Down. And up. 1 more. Up and down. Shake it off. Next one we're going to do is a bottom curl, bottom bicep curl with an iso hold on the other hand. So left hand is going to stay upright. The other hand is just going to come up halfway and bring it down. Roll your shoulders back and down. Here we go. Up. Now this hand that you're holding, it's soft, right? I'm not squeezing it up, but I've got that engaged so that my bicep is turned on. It's nice and strong. Lift it up. Bring it part way down. Now don't let those shoulders climb up your back. Woo. And down. Bring it up and bring it down. Let's take it nice and slow. All the way part way. Hold it, hold it. Bring it down slow. Oh yes, wake up that bicep. Bring it up. Bring it down. All the way up. Down. We've got time for 1 more. Up and down. Nice. Grab a nice heavy weight. We're going to do a tricep extension. 1 dumbbell. So bring that Fingers, we're trying to get that dumbbell head to the top of the ceiling. So we press it up and we push it back. Lift and lower. All the way up and bring it down. So we want to try and keep the biceps in line with our ears so you're not splaying out at the bottom of that move. Hug those elbows together. Push it up. Oh, yes. Lift and all the way down. Are you getting as low as you can? Push it down and up and reach. Ooh. And up. One more. Nice. All right, so I want you to grab a really heavy dumbbell. We're going to do a 1 dumbbell close grip row. So we're coming down. So knees are bent. You're hung over. This dumbbell's hanging right in front of me. I'm going to squeeze it to the navel. Up and back. So my back elbows are coming alongside my body and I'm squeezing. What we're trying not to do is lift our back. Just lift the weights. Squeeze and drop. Squeeze it up. And up. Squeeze. And up. Woo. Right to your belly button. Try and keep your head and neck in line with your spine. Lift and drop. 10 seconds. We got this. 3 more. 2 and 1. Nice. Little 40-second break. So you have to sip some water. And then we're going to take those 4 exercises and we're going to go from the top. All good with those 4 exercises? Yeah? Okay. Oh. Going back up for a military press. Anybody have the music going? Anybody? Yes, Alex has it going? Okay. Sue, you have the music going? Yeah, all right. I won't talk about the music then. All right, military press, here we go. 50 seconds. Up. So we got to push and pull. Press it up and bring it down. Lift and lower. Nice. Press it up. Push. Now, at any point, you can grab heavier. You can say, hey, I want to do half a set heavier. Or maybe I need to go a little lighter by the time we get to that 3rd set. Or maybe we just keep the exact same weights and we fatigue right to the end. Lift. And up. All the way. Squeeze. Lift. One more. Up and down. Nice. We're going to do that bicep curl, bottom curl, this arm. So we lift it up, we bring it down so that it's engaged. And then we're going to leave the other foot halfway up, or half the other arm halfway up and down. Lift and lower. Squeeze. So you really want to make sure that that bicep is engaged. So you want a nice heavy weight so that you can squeeze it up and bring it down. Yes. Up we go. And down. Up. Woo. And lift. Take it down and up. And up. A few more. Just a couple more. 5 seconds. 1 more. Up, hold it. And bring it down. Nice. Go back to your heavy weight. Another set of tricep extensions. So you're cradling that between your index finger and your thumb and then hugging those biceps in. 1 foot can come back into that athletic stance. We press up And then reach that for the ceiling, drop it all the way as low as you can get it. Right? We want that full extension of the exercise. So down and up. Take it all the way down and bring it up. Now we're working those beautiful triceps, right? Muscles the back of the arm. Yes. And up. And lift. And drop nice and slow and controlled. Press it up, up, and down. Yes, one more. Woo. All right, keeping that heavy dumbbell. We're gonna go back to that close grip row. This time, you are going to transfer it from arm to arm. So bend those knees, hinge over, head and neck is in line with your spine though. Up we go. So the elbow comes behind your body. The bottom of the dumbbell comes by your hip, by your waist. And you're passing it side to side at the base. I want you to think about your back, right? So we don't want to lift up and down. You want to keep that back spine nice and strong. Woo. Few hundred more, ladies. Woo. 10 seconds. Squeeze it up. And last one. Right, there we go. Second set done. We have one more, so grab some water. We got 40 seconds in between. So we're going to redo those 4 exercises, starting back with that military press. So knowing this is your last round, maybe think about, where can I challenge myself? Where can I actually say, I'm going to conquer this? All right, we've got 10 seconds. Start to pick up those beautiful dumbbells. Don't you love your dumbbells? I love my dumbbells. Up to cactus arms, and we press. And we pull. So it's a push and a pull. Lift and lower. Yes, so see, I have a controlled hold. It's nice and stable in my arms, but I'm not using my finger flexors. Squeeze it up, bring it down, up and down, lift and lower. Yes, up. A few more. Lift and down. One more. Up and down. All right, we're going to do those bottom curls. So we're going to alternate left to right. So it's a half curl, but at the very half, I want you to think about that bicep, squeezing it up there. All right, shoulders are back and down, all the way down, halfway up. Hold it, bring it down slow. Bring it up slow. Shake those shoulder blades down your back. Woo. And up. And down. Take it up, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Slow down, slow, slow, slow. Slow up. Woo. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. And down we go. Your biceps coming alive over there. Pick it up. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Bring it back up. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go slow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Tricep extensions. One dumbbell. We're cradling it, index finger and thumb. So elbows together, and then we're going to drop it nice and low. Lift it up. Let's drop slow. 3, 2, 1, and further. Take it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you go further down? Take it up, 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 and down. Down for 2. 1, 2, up for 2. And down. And up. Nice and slow. We're keeping those muscles under resistance for a little longer tonight. Take it up, bring it up, and bring it down, 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 up, and up. Whew. One more, one more, one more. All right. So you can pick for this round. You can pick one dumbbell that you're going to bring right to your navel. You're hovered over, or you can do the dumbbell pass. Whichever you'd like to pick. Make sure you've got that core nice and engaged. And down. Pump, press. So if you're doing the one hand or the one dumbbell, it comes right to your navel. Right? My knees are bent. Head and neck are in line. Squeezing up, down. If I'm doing the side to side, that dumbbell come to my hip. Elbows going back. Woo, and down. Lift. And up. Push. Squeeze. 10 seconds. Up. 3, 2, last one. Nice. Nice little upper body start. We're good? I got a thumbs up from Sue. All right. 4 new exercises working the quads and the glutes. So we're going to do one side, one leg for the entire time. So reverse lunges is what we're going to start with. So I'm going to start at the top of my mat. Right now, my right foot is going to go back and my weight's in my right hand. I'm going to come back and step forward, back and down. Okay, so we want to keep the chest up and the back up. Here we go. Press it down and up, down and up. So on a straight spine, think about that straight, beautiful spine. It's nice and strong. Now you're pushing up and off from that front quad. Press it down and up. Whew. Few thousand more. Down and up. Just seeing if you're listening. 10 seconds. Keep going. All right. You're going to keep the weight in the same hand. I'm going to switch. We're going to do a curtsy lunge. So that's stepping back and forward. So any of these weights are optional. Here we go. Down and up. My head stays up. Back knee comes behind. Both knees bend, bend, and up. Press and lift. Push it up. Working that opposite knee stabilizers as well. Woo. And up. Doesn't it feel good to lift weights?
Yes.
Thank you. Woo. We're alive. We're fit. We've got this. 2 more. 2. And 1. All right, grab your yoga block. Keep the weight in the same hand. Same foot comes to the front on your yoga block. We're going to do a stationary stationary lunge. All right, here we go. So I'm going to keep my weight on my thigh. Down we go. And up, down, and up. Drop that back knee nice and low. Bring it down. And up. Woo. Compression. Woo. Nice. A little different with the foot elevated, right? Woo. We get that back knee a little lower. Range changes. 10 seconds. Take it down. And down. Woo! Loon. One more. Take it down. Nice. All right. Next one. I'm going to grab 2 weights. Just going to pause the timer for 1 second, everybody. We haven't done this one. So it's going to be a lunge deadlift. So we set up for the lunge. So we had this leg. So right leg. Oh boy. Same leg that was forward. Your right leg. So you're going to lunge, right? So it's a lunge, right? This is the lunge. The legs go, watch the legs, right? But then we lean down to the deadlift, down and up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it is a hinge at the upper body. Here we go. Take it back and down. Lunge. So make sure you're lunging. Dumbbells come cradling that front foot. And you hinge the upper body. Back leg bends and up. So we get the hamstring workout through that deadlift, but through the lunge, we're getting that quad, the glute should be starting to fire up. Take it down and up, few more, up and down. Woo. And up, 10 seconds, keep going. Nice, for those of you that I can see, nice hinge on that front upper body. All right, we can stop. Woo. Feel okay? Feel good? Stop. Yeah. Catherine, stop. She really liked them. All right, grab some water. We're gonna take that over to the other side. So that reverse lunge, right? The curtsy lunge. Just make sure if I'm saying left, right, because I think I got confused there for a minute, that you're doing the opposite leg. But we're starting with the weight in the left hand, and we're going to be stepping the left foot back at the front. Here we go. Back and down. So find your balance, find your stability. And up, down. So again, that straight back, straight spine, drop the knee, and up. And lift. And breathe. Make sure you're breathing right to the end. Keep going. 10 seconds. Whew. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Dumbbell in the left hand. And we're going to do our curtsy lunges in 5 seconds. 2, and 1. Here we go. And up. Bend those knees. Toe behind. Ooh, hand can be on the hip. Hand can be out. Ooh. Take it back. And up. Are you coming nice and tall? Got to come nice and tall. Ooh. You're curtsying, but you still have a crown on. Because you're a weightlifting hero. Woo. Couple more. Take it back. And up. Two more. 2. And 1. Grab your yoga block. That left foot is coming on top. Make sure you're railroad tracked, right? Or cross-country skied. Here we go. Take it back. Find that bounce. Shoulders are back down, core tight. Here we go, down and up. So again, each side of our body's different. So if this knee is not as stable as the other, squeeze the thighs together, right? Want to squeeze the center of the body together. You can ditch the weight like I did. Want the back straight, back knee comes down. And up. I think I was saying how nice and cool it was. Not so cool now, eh, Louise? Woo. And down, 5 seconds. 2, 1 more for good luck. Grab 2 weights, opposite leg. We're going to do that. Lunge to the deadlift. So back leg bends, front leg bends, and we cradle and hinge to the front of the foot. And up. And breathe. And smile because you're alive and you got these deadlifts going on. And if you're listening to the music, you got Doug and the Slugs. 20 seconds. Here we go. Down and up. Woo. Lift it up. 8 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and you're done. All right, grab some water. Little workout for those quads and the glutes. So we're going back to the mix 3, shoulders, biceps, triceps, core, for lateral 3 sets. Grab some water. We're going to start with lateral side raises for our shoulders and our delts. These beautiful muscles right here. Back. A little bit of Madonna. What you looking at? Let's go. Bring up your weights. Shoulders are back and down. Small bend in the elbow. Here we go. Lift it up. And up. Now really make sure you're not doing shrugs. Those shoulders are down. You've got a soft grip. You're only lifting as high as the shoulders. My arms are straight, but I do have a soft bend in my beautiful elbow joints. And up. Up. You got this. Lift. And up. 1 more. Beautiful. All right, supinating curls. We've done these. Neutral grip, up and down. Up and down. Arms by your side, shoulders are back, core is tight, everything's engaged. And 3, 2, 1. Let's take it up, down, up. Squeeze. Going a little faster. Up. Now, faster doesn't mean I'm rocking my back or my torso. Lift, lower, push, and up. Lift it. Woo. And up. Few more. Up. And up. Up. One more. Woo. Nice. All right. Kickbacks, tricep kickbacks. So we're going to hinge forward, small bend in the knees, row up, and we're going to hold and start and finish right here. Okay, here we go. Out, in, push, lift, push. All right, let's take it up for 1, 2, in for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, up, in and in. All right, back to singles. Here we go. Push, in, out. So trying to get those arms right on that horizontal plane. Press, squeeze. Woo. One more, one more. Woo. All right, we're going to work the core. We worked the back last round. Core, so a nice heavy dumbbell. You're going to bring it up. Overhead marches. Just the right foot. Here. Ooh. Now, lift, lower. Woo. And up. So spine stacked, right? This dumbbell straight up over my head. And up. Push. Lift. And up. I'm falling over on that one. Woo. Lift. Core nice and tight. Nice and engaged. Up. Lift. And up. Rest. 5 seconds. 3. One more. Woo. All right. Grab some water. You're going to take it from the top. So the lateral side raises.
My workout o'clock at 6:30.
We're good? I'm starting to get really warm down here.
Yep.
Shoulders are back and down. Pick up those weights. You've got 8 seconds. Lateral side raises. So protect your joint, right? Protect your neck. Don't squeeze it up. Shoulders are back and down. Here we go. Soft grip. Up and hold. Squeeze it in. Lift it. Squeeze it. Yeah. And up. Whew. Now, when you're squeezing, you're not squeezing your fingers, you're squeezing your shoulder blades and your delt. And up. Woo. Slow and controlled. Keep those muscles under resistance. Hold it up. Squeeze it down. And up. And down. 2 more. Up. And down. 1 more. And up. Beautiful. Supinating bicep curls. We're going to take it slower this time. So palms beside us. We're supinating left to right. So up, the other one comes up. Now really, I've said this before when we've done these, make sure your back is not doing this, right? We want biceps to do the full lift. And up. Palms come neutral. And up. Woo. Take it up and down. Squeeze. And up. So you start to lower one as the other comes up, but we're not compensating. We're not helping. 2 more. 1, 2. Beautiful. Kickbacks. So pick your weight accordingly. Come on. Feet stacked right underneath your hips. Come on down into that slight hinge. Knees soft. Hold it up. Hug those elbows in, but not rigid. And here we go. Kick back. And back. 1 more. 3 on the left. 3. 2. Slow and controlled. Go to the right. 2. Squeeze both arms. 3. 2. Nice. and one to the left. And back. Woo, to the right. Perfect. You guys have got this. All right, overhead marches, so a nice heavy weight. Opposite leg only moves. So really lift this tall, right? You want to create space in your ribs and in your vertebrae. In the back, spine, you want it nice and long. We want a nice healthy spine. Take it up. Woo. And reach. Lift. Woo. And up. Make sure you breathe, right? Got to breathe. And up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Carol, how quiet's your house? Are you grunting and groaning? She was saying her daughter says, oh, it's workout night. It's going to be loud. One more. That's it for that set. We got one more round of those 4 exercises. Feeling good? Woo. Feeling you can conquer anything? Because we can.
Oh, yeah.
One, we can conquer it because we worked out. It makes us mentally stronger. It makes us stable, shall we say, physically stronger, physically balanced. But we also have the power of one email, and we've got 17 ladies who'll come and save us. Right? All right.
Right.
Lateral side raises. That is a right, because it's true. Shoulders are back and down. Let's go. Up and down. Woo. One more. All right. Just the right for 3. Hold it. I got enough. Woo. Other side. Take it up. And up. Back to both arms. Hold it up. Woo. And up. And up and hold. Woo. All right. Bicep curls. We're going to do 25 seconds, just the right arm, 25 seconds the right. So you have the option. You can either, this arm can come down or it can be held while we supinate this side. And up. Woo. I'm going to say it again. Lock your core, lock your lower back. Right? I'm going to take that word lock back. Brace your core, brace your back. Woo. One more. Bring it down, go to the other side. Up and down. Yes. Giving those biceps a nice workout tonight. Triceps got the love, shoulders, nice upper body. Up. Woo. And lift. So that little squeeze at the top. Squeeze. All right, kickbacks, last set of kickbacks. So we're going to shake it up with some different beats. So come on down, hinge, hug it up, both arms. Bring it in, left arm, right arm, both arms, shoulders continue to go back, left. Now make sure you're doing a tricep kickback and not a arm throwback, right? So the movement comes from the elbow. Ooh, squeeze it up. All right, 3 kickbacks, 3 double arms, 2, 3. Bring it up, hold it, pulse it up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in. Take it up, pulse it up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Take it up. 3, 3, 4, 3, 2, and one. There we have our triceps. All right, overhead march, both legs. All right, up we go. 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Woo. And up. All right, one more on each side. Hold the right leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it up to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we march. All right, let's hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! We rocked those 3 rounds. All right, we're going to go down to the ground. We're going to work our chest. 2 rounds, 4 exercises. So bring heavy weight. One, if you've got a nice heavy dumbbell, grab your nice heavy dumbbell plus your regular set. Okay. Put one on each side of your mat. So you have access to all of them. Now, before we get totally into it, I think we've done chest press. So we're going to do a chest press. We're going to do a seesaw press. So that's going to be a left, a right, a left, a right. We're going to end up doing a single arm press. So one arm's going to stay up in the sky. The other arm's going to do the press. The second round we'll do the other arm. Now, the one that I don't think we've done in a long time is a reverse grip. So the palms are going to be to your face. And then as you come down, the palms are going to be reversed. Okay. But I'll walk us through it when we get there. Bring your water. We've got 2 rounds. Feet are going to be flat on the floor. Knees are going to be bent. Start with your heavier weights because we're doing a conventional press. We've got 10 seconds to get us ourselves set up. So as I said, knees bent, feet flat. Keep that lower back and your belly, your lower back rounded. Do a little tilt so it's down into the mat. And here we go. Down, back of the arms, barely touch the ground. You're coming into a goalpost or a cactus arm. Bring them back up. Dumbbells tap each other. And we bring it down. And down. Woo. Her name was Lola. 15 seconds. Keep it down. Now that lower back's going to want to creep up. Don't let it. Do 2 more. 2 and 1. All right, we got a 15-second little break, and we're going to do seesaws now. So it's up and they're like each side's going down as the other one starts to come up. Here we go. Down and up. Press. Down. So sorry, on the seesaw, the arms go straight up and back of the arms straight down, right? So you're seesawing side to side. They're not coming in front of your head or tapping like we do in that chest press. Saw it side to side. So targeting the pec muscles individually. Press it up, press it down, push and lower. Woo. And breathe. Take it up and bring it down. Oh, yes. And up. One more on each side. Woo. Woo, bring those arms down. All right, reverse grip. So arms up, wrist facing you. Okay, we're going to bring the arms down, twist them, tap the back, press it back up. Bring it down. And up. So full extension of the arms. Right, full extension, palms towards your face. And then twist, bring those arms to the back, to the mat. Slow and controlled. Hello, pec muscle. Press it up. Strong chest helps breathing. Big link between working your chest and your ability to expand your lungs and your posture. One more. Down and up. Woo. All right, our last one, single arm press. So both arms are going to be up. You're going to leave the right arm up. Left arm is coming down, slow and controlled. So it comes straight down, straight up. Push it up. Down, 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 up, 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 and up. Slow, 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 and down, up, 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 and up. Woo. Oh, yes, my body is feeling this round. Take it up. And press it up. Nice and slow on this one. Ooh. And lift. That isometric hold in the opposite arm is just keeping that right pec alive for us. It'll get its turn next round. Woo. One more. All the way up and all the way down. Woo! We get 40-second rest. How generous am I?
Very.
Grab some water. And then we're going to do those 4 exercises again. So chest press. Woo. All right. The song is a horse with no name, but we've got a name and we've got to work out. We're here to lift and conquer. So let's pick up those dumbbells and get ready to press our chest. Lower back presses in. Here we go. Down and up. Slow and controlled. Press it up. Bring it down. Ooh. And lift. Press it up and bring it down. Press with your pack. Squeeze on the up. Press down. 10 seconds. Whew. And lift. One more. Woo. All right. Mini break and then we're seesawing. In 8 seconds we've got. So let's get those arms up. Press that lower back into the ground and then bring the arms away so they're in line with your shoulders. And here we go. Seesaw it up and down. Up and down. Ooh. Like a seesaw, like a teeter-totter. Remember when you were like, if you had a brother or sister and you were on the teeter-totter together and who was the one that was going to jump off and slam the other one? Wasn't that good fun when you were a kid? Press up and down. Push. Woo. Oh, yes. Five seconds, couple more on each side. Press it up, press it down, press it up, press it down. Woo. All right, reverse grip. Nice and slow on these, nice and slow. I know we're coming to the end, but don't even think about the end yet. You're not there yet. live in the moment. So palms towards you. And here we go. Supinate them, bring them down. Press it up, twist it up. Bring it down. So we got the chest working here, but on this supinating, those triceps get a little bit of extra love. Bring it down. And up. Squeeze. And press. Bring it down. And up. And twist. Once again, check in with your finger flexors that you're not killing your fingers. You gotta save them because you gotta text some more. And up. One more. Woo, beautiful. All right, single arm press to take us home. Opposite arm. So both arms up. Left hand staying in the air and the right hand's gonna do the work or do the press. Down we go. Straight up. Bend that elbow and down. Lower and control. Now that opposite arm, it's working the pec muscle, but you want to keep it straight and above your chest. Lift and lower. Press and push. Oh, yes. Ooh. All the way up. Press. Ooh. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh, yeah, right to the end. Stay strong, stay strong. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Get rid of those dumbbells, but make sure you have room to bring your arms into a T position. All right, bring both knees into your chest and give yourself a nice hug. Hug, 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 hug. Realign that spine. So lift and conquer, we did. All right, let's bring both feet to the ground. Feet together, knees together. Bring your arms out into a T. And you can close your eyes here. Take a nice big inhale. Drop both knees over to the right. If it feels good, take your gaze to look over to the left. And then see if you can drag your knees a little closer up towards your armpit. So a little bit bigger twist for your spine. So we did 6 rounds, right, of biceps, 6 rounds of shoulder, 6 rounds of triceps, back and core. Nice. And then we really isolated those large muscles of the quads and the glutes and the chest. All right, bring your knees back up. Now realign your back, realign your spine, bring your feet together, knees together. This time bring your arms to cactus arms, the back of your palm kisses here. Take a nice big inhale, drop both knees over to the left. And again, if you want to take your gaze to look over towards the right side of your body, do that. And then on your next breath, you bring those knees a little closer to the armpit. Nice. Now you're going to roll, continue to roll all the way over. So you're going to come onto all fours. And then we're going to step the left foot forward. I did a lot of quad work, so I really want to give us a nice quad stretch here. So come on up onto your knee and then push forward. So that front back legs, feeling that nice stretch. And then walk your hips or press your hips backwards and bring the front toe up and then bow down. And then we'll give our hamstring and that calf a little stretch. And then let's bring the foot back down. Do one more. Let's into that. Both arms are going to come up towards the sky and then hinged. Grab your hands and then hinge and lean over that front knee. And then let's take it over to the other side. So that leg comes back, opposite leg comes forward. Right, press into your hips. So really press forward and then down. So it's a forward down movement to really feel that stretch in the hip flexors and the back. All right, walk those hips back, toes up, hinge down. And then we'll come back up, bring your arms up, hinge over to one side. Nice, let's bring that leg back. So we're gonna be onto our knees. One arm, thumb up, thumb down. Little twist, twist, twist. Bring your arms behind you, interlace your fingers, and then press your hands down towards the floor, opening up your chest. If it feels good, take your gaze and your chin up towards the ceiling. Bring your chin back in line. One arm out, one hand cups. Drag it over a little neck stretch. And let's take it over the other side. Nice. Bring both hands back down to the floor. Curl your toes. Press yourself up into a downward facing dog. And then just go for a little walk, but really feel, go slow, right? Press the big bend in one knee, straighten the other leg. Feel that heel press down towards the ground. You're getting a back of your hamstring stretch. And then slowly walk your hands towards your feet. And then twist and dangle side to side, create some space into your spine. Then drag up nice and slow. Bring your arms all the way out. Hug yourself. Now walk your fingertips towards your shoulder blades and then lift your elbows up and then suck your belly in and round through that upper back and give your upper back a nice big stretch. And then we'll come back up, drop those elbows. Opposite arm's gonna come over. Again, take that couple of seconds so you can get a little bit deeper hug. Lift the elbows, round your back. And lift your arms all the way out. One more, bring your arms behind you. And this time give yourself a pat on the back because you lift and you conquered it. You crushed it. Be proud of you. Great job, everybody.